welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Lady Nakazawa here, and today we're going to be getting into some VTuber news. But before we do, please make sure to smash subscribe, hit the like, ring the bell. And guys, do you know that I stream on Twitch? Head on over to Twitch, and if you're at work, leave me a lurk. Okay, guys, on to our very first piece of Newsy news. This is Shylily, and Shylily is a female independent VTuber from Germany based in the Netherlands. And this is Little Miri, and Little Miri is a wolf girl that makes cute reactions, noises, and other cute acts. So why are we talking about Shylily and Little Miri? Well, guys, Little Miri had gone to TwitchCon in Europe. So Little Miri was excited to have met Shylily. So Little Miri had made a clip of, this was an IRL clip of Little Miri at TwitchCon meeting Shylily IRL. Okay, so you can see here, this is kind of like a screenshot of the X account. Little Miri says, hashtag TwitchCon 2025, hashtag Shylily with hearts. And then here it says, clip of Miri meeting Shylily with her cosplay. So then what happened was Shylily had a response to this clip. Shylily says, please remove this. You never told me you were live streaming, recording me, and posting it online so everyone can check out the uncensored VOD. Never asked for consent or if it's okay or warning me. You seemed kind, so I let my guard down and trusted you in my space. So then Little Miri replied, I'm deeply sorry, crying face. I deleted the video and the VOD. I should have informed that I'm live streaming and asked you if you were all right with it. Your security guard pushed the cameraman away at the end of the clip and never recorded us talking inside the gamer subs room. And then Little Miri says, I'll be more respectful of your privacy from now on. And again, I'm very sorry. If there's anything else I can do, please let me know in the DMs. So essentially what happened was Shylily had attended TwitchCon IRL, and there are sections of TwitchCon that specifically state no streaming allowed. So I'm not sure if that was in that space or outside of that space. But regardless, when you are at TwitchCon or when you're presenting yourself as a streamer, it is generally good practice to have a little sign or something saying live streaming so that people at a glance can tell whether or not you are live streaming and whether or not they want to participate in what you're doing, right? So while it's understandable that yes, you are out in public, and if you're a celebrity out in public, people get excited to meet you and everything like that. Of course, that is realistic. However, people are also entitled to their privacy as well. So if you are a live streamer, definitely it's good practice just to kind of have a shirt on live or little button or something. Even for example, when I go to conventions and Cy Griffo takes me around, there is usually a badge saying live on stream or live off stream. So that way people can view at a quick glance and make a judgment call on whether or not they want to be interviewed or filmed or anything like that, right? So even though you are at TwitchCon and the expectation is people are going to be streaming, you obviously want to be respectful of everyone within the space as well. Anyways, guys, this situation's a little bit fuzzy, so let me know in the comments below what do you think about it. Okay, guys, on to our next piece of Newsy news. This is Takanashi KIARA, and KIARA is a female English-speaking virtual YouTuber associated with HOLOLIVE, debuting in 2020 as part of HOLOLIVE English's first-generation myth. So why are we talking about KIARA? Well, guys, this next story is more about someone who drew art for KIARA. So this is an artist. Their name is Fif228. This is their profile on Twitter. Why are we talking about Fif? Well, guys, Fif is having a bit of a problem with an impersonator. So this is posted on the HOLOLIVE subreddit, posted by prop maker, saying HOLOLIVE artists had their work stolen and is being threatened by the thief. So you can see here, and this is the actual art of KIARA here. You can't really see it unless you look really, really close, but there's some watermarks that the artist had made. So you can see here, this is the actual artist themselves. So Fif228 says some KIARA art, and you can see here there's a watermark here, and there's also a watermark on the couch as well. So then this is the art thief. Their name is Fif, but their handle is actually quite different, right? So this is the art thief here. That's on the right. The watermark has been removed. So then the actual artist who did it says, what the F? He started threatening me, crying face. So this is the person, and in their Twitter bio, they said, F, the original artist, subscribe to them. Art theft is something that's so prevalent in the VTuber sphere. It's disgusting. It's terrible. So let's continue in the story. So then Fif says, the fraudster still smears my watermark in the drawings and pretends to be me. And then it says, at KIARA, please notice my original post. Don't be fooled by the scammer. So in a wonderful turn of events, KIARA did notice the post, and KIARA says, can everyone please report the account for stealing art? So then people are like, I love you for that, Taka-san. Unfathomably based. Roger, art thieves can get effed. All right. And luckily, with the support of the community, the account has been banned from Twitter, which is wonderful. So it says here that this post is from an account that no longer exists, which is great. But you can see people replying, this ain't even your art, mother effer. So let's see what some of the people on Reddit got to say. Okay, so the OP says a small artist, Fifth228 on Twitter, is currently being harassed and threatened by an art thief who is taking advantage of the fact that Fifth228 is shadow banned to steal and repost their art without credit. They were the ones who drew Rayora and KIARA art, which was stolen and then mistakenly retweeted by Rayora and KIARA before they realized it was theft and are currently still shadow banned. The stress of having their art and credit stolen along with the harassment caused them to have a small stroke and get sent to the hospital. But luckily, thanks to the community and KIARA realizing the theft and spreading awareness of the thief, the artist's mental state and condition has improved and their follower count increased from 300 to 1,000 plus within a few hours. If you have Twitter or X, please retweet their art and follow them if you can, since that's the only way for them to get engagement while shadow banned. So anyways, guys, that is a wonderful story about how like the community can come together and just take down a fraudster. So KIARA and KIARA's community, you've done a great job in supporting artists who actually do art and getting rid of the scammers. So well done, everyone. That is absolutely epic. Great job. All right, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is NIJISANJI. And NIJISANJI is an agency primarily of 2D virtual YouTubers who are also known as virtual livers. And this is managed by Anycolor Incorporated. So why are we talking about NIJISANJI? Well, guys, this is posted on the Kurosanji subreddit posted by Shihomi saying NIJISANJI EN super chat earnings and live memberships May 2025, graduation of Fulgar Ovid and Kotaka Torahime. So you can see here, this is the numbers that are pulled. What's interesting about this, guys, is that you can see that Fulgar is like up at the top because Fulgar had the graduation stream. At the bottom right here, Twisty is here. And Twisty is here because Twisty was able to come back for 2 lives while promoting merch, and obviously they sent the show pony back to the stable, which is why you do see some action from Twisty. But as everyone knows, Twisty and Aster are kind of like on an unofficial hiatus. While the spicy allegations against Aster are being investigated, there is still no news on that. Aster is still traveling the world looking for the elusive spices that are needed for the cooking stream that has been delayed several times. So let's see what some of the people on Reddit got to say. Midgrade says, Twisty's 2 streams in May were the anniversary streams, including the one that was privated because it had leaked outfit in the thumbnail. Why they didn't just change the thumbnail, I'll have no idea. Stunning Baseball says, someone save my man Ryoma. On to our next piece of news. This is BAO. BAO is a female English-speaking virtual YouTuber who's affiliated with United Talent. So why are we talking about BAO? Well, guys, BAO had something not great happen to her. This is posted on BAO the Whale Clips and is titled BAO Got Impersonated. So let's take a listen.
IRL 2-factor. Yeah, there is no hacker in the entire world who can even dream to emulate me. None whatsoever. And you know why? Like, my parents actually, this is a little scary. This is a little scary, chat. But a couple months ago, my dad, so obviously my voice is all over the internet and AI is getting better and better every day. My dad got a scam phone call, but the person who was talking, he said sounded like me, but I was speaking so strangely that he just hung up and then called me again to make sure I was okay. And the thing is, I talk to my dad in like broken English and Vietnamese sometimes. So he knew for a fact it wasn't me because I was talking to him just in English. And also I have like a weird American accent when I speak in Viet. So there's there's just no realm where AI could even possibly come close to replicating that, because like no one can predict what words I speak in English, what words I speak in Viet. But luckily my dad did not fall for it and he called me back and I was like, no, I would never ask my parents for money, like ever, ever, ever. That's what the person on the phone who was impersonating me trying to do. They were trying to like ask him for money and that I had gotten into a car accident or something and that I needed his help. That's such an unnatural thing for me to do. I send my parents money. I don't ask my parents for money. How did they even find him? I don't know. I genuinely don't. I mean, here's the thing, right? All of our information has been sold to like everything,
brokers,
everywhere all at once.
Data brokers.
All it takes is like one big giant leak to, send out there. But the scary thing is like someone obviously knew what I sounded like and then somehow found my dad's number to call him, which is very scary.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, so yeah, that is a very, very scary thing that happened to BAO. This is something that's going to be a lot more prevalent as AI advances. So please make sure to have talks with your family members. Make sure that you guys have code words and things like that. It sucks. Data brokers are all over the internet, and it's really scary. So just be aware that this is a scam that is going on, and check in with your parents, check in with your elderly grandparents as well, because sometimes these are things that unfortunately people prey on the elderly and seniors. So please make sure to just kind of have a chat with them, be like, hey, this is something that can happen. So please make sure have like a code word or have something like that. Okay, guys, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is Vedal, and Vedal is an independent British VTuber, widely known as the creator of AI VTubers Neurosama and Evil Neuro. So why are we talking about Vedal? Well, guys, Vedal has an announcement. So this is posted on Vedal's X account, and Vedal says, please read. Announcement. Vedal from Vedal 987 channel will be returning for a dev stream on Monday, June 9th. No, this doesn't mean I finished V3 voice. I'm just biting the bullet and streaming anyway because it's been like 6 months and I really should stream at some point because it's embarrassing, not gonna lie. Don't set your expectations very high. I don't have much to show. I just wanted to get this out of the way, but I'll give updates on stuff. Sorry for taking a while with this and being bad at communication, but I still hope you've enjoyed the streams we've had on the channel so far this year. And this says Vedal AI. So if you guys don't know, Vedal is essentially the programmer for Neurosama. So it looks like this is a dev stream. So if you are a fan, please make sure to go check out Vedal's stream on June 9th. Okay, guys, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is Choco, and Choco is a female Japanese virtual YouTuber associated with HOLOLIVE, debuting as part of the second generation of VTubers. So why are we talking about Choco? Well, guys, Choco had to take a little bit of a break because of an emergency. So this post on the Kurosanji subreddit posted by Shylily says, Choco talking about her emergency break after witnessing a gruesome accident. So let's take a listen. We all went together to Shion's graduation live.
卒業ライブ一緒に行って
And Choco was planning to start streaming again from there.
配信はしようと思ってたんだけどちょっとね
But something unexpected happened.
予期せぬいやなんかチョコも
Really, it was just a
偶然
coincidence.
なんだけどちょっと
But while Choco was walking outside,
トコトコって歩いてた時に偶然
an accident suddenly happened right in front of me. It was a car accident literally right in front of Choco.
衝突事故というかちょっと目の前で
And I saw something kind of gruesome right in front of me.
そこからちょっと
And from there, I was like, oh, this might be too much. My sanity meter just plummeted. After seeing that, for about a week, I couldn't focus on work at all. My mental state really collapsed. I ended up causing trouble for a lot of people in various ways. The shock was way bigger than Choco expected. I was feeling nauseous and mentally wrecked. So I ended up taking an emergency spring break. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Okay, so then the OP says, yeah, that's a very good reason to take a long break immediately. At least she's back now. So let's see what some of the other people on Reddit gotta say here. Annie Distance says, hope she gets better. Witnessing such a thing is traumatizing. Shihomi says, you're not causing people trouble by reacting badly to seeing a gory car accident. You're having a completely normal and understandable reaction to being traumatized. There's no need to regret what your brain does to protect itself from trauma. Taking a break is understandable and absolutely the right move. Stuff like that can look like it's died down and then creep back up on someone later. Taking care of yourself is always a first priority after something like that. Weekly Gaming Recap says, yeah, some people don't understand that just because you weren't in the accident doesn't mean that it didn't affect you. Glad she got some time off. So anyways, guys, she obviously had a very traumatic experience happen in front of her. Scary stuff that can like really shake you. It can really shake you to your core, guys. So if you are a fan of Choco, please go send her some love right now, just because she obviously witnessed something absolutely tragic and absolutely terrible to the point where she had to take time off just to kind of get back to her regular self. Okay, guys, on to our next piece of news. This is Cersea Soulstorm. And Cersea Soulstorm is a female English-speaking VTuber associated with Idol Corp's Generation Wildfire. Why are we talking about Cersea? Well, guys, Cersea has a statement posted on her X account. So let's take a look. So Cersea says, TLDR, MOK, body just hurt. Ahoy loves, I apologize for the radio silence recently on social media. I had a pretty severe allergic reaction a few weeks ago that left my body and face covered in hives and sores. To this day, I still don't know what caused the initial freakout, but my body keeps continually flaring up and my skin is inflamed, itchy and angry at me all the time, crying face. It hurts so much to move, to talk, to exist. I've been doing my best to push on and stream regardless, but lately I think a combination with winter in Australia, the seasonal depression has really been kicking my ass. It seems silly, even though I work from home and as a VTuber, my eczema makes me feel so self-conscious about how I look. Even when I'm just out walking the dog, I feel so embarrassed at all the injuries I've sustained by scratching and picking my skin constantly for relief. My general practitioner has advised I see a specialized dermatologist for the condition, but there's a wait until I'm able to see them. I put it off for a while because the cost to see a specialist, even in Australia, is a lot, but it's gotten to the point where it's impacting my quality of life and ability to work. I've had sensitive skin and contact dermatitis my whole life. This is the worst it's been in years. To be honest, I was scared to share my experience because I don't know, I felt almost embarrassed. They always say eczema is something you grow out of, LOL. Thank you for reading if you come this far, and I'm sorry if you tried to contact me recently or haven't seen much of me crying face. A special thank you to my community for being so understanding of my health. I'm sorry I wasn't more transparent sooner. I'll be taking things for real easier for a while if that's okay. So guys, if you're a fan of Cersea, she is dealing with this skin condition, so please make sure to send her some love. Honestly, I also have sensitive skin, so like I completely understand how terrible it can be. Let's see what some of the people on X gotta say. GB Cotton Bum says, you're not alone. I have a dermatological condition, and at one point I didn't leave the home for 6 months. I was severely agoraphobic and also suffering from seasonal eczema. So damn painful. Do whatever you need to do to keep your happiness and comfort and come back stronger. I wish you the best. And August Anomaly says, please take whatever time you need to feel better. Ricky Papa says, I love you so much, Teresa. Please take care and easy as much as you need. You are incredible. Ido says, take care of yourself, Cersea. I hope you feel better soon. So guys, make sure to just go over to Cersea and just kind of wish her all the best. And obviously it's not something easy that she is going through right now. So please make sure to send her some love. Okay guys, on to our next piece of news. This is VIENNA. VIENNA is an independent English speaking VTuber from Canada. So this is just a follow-up story on something I reported earlier this week. So if you remember on June 2nd, VIENNA got her partnered URL stolen when one of her mods was compromised. So there is a happy ending to this story. So this is posted on June 3rd, and VIENNA says, we got it back. Thank you so much at Discord. I appreciate y'all so much. Huge Discord W. Thank you everyone that helped with my tweet as well. This dragon can finally rest, crying face. So congratulations, VIENNA. I'm so glad that you're able to get your Discord restored and all that. It sucks when people with bad intentions try to take down communities. But luckily VIENNA was able to get to the other end of that. A big thank you to all the people at Discord who were able to help her with that. Okay, guys, on to our next piece of news. This is Unnamed. And Unnamed, often referred to as Yusan, is a Japanese, Korean, English-speaking streamer and singer-songwriter on YouTube. So why are we talking about Unnamed? Well, guys, Unnamed had announced a concert on X on June 4th, and Unnamed says, concert announcement, #Embers we hold. We were never waiting for a stage, we built one ourselves. Live band, custom 3D world, guests who burn bright, June 5th, 22 o'clock JST. This night will lead us to even more. Are you ready? Let's rock. And this is the art that's here. Okay, and then so if you want to see the concert, this is on Unnamed's YouTube account. 3D concert, Unnamed, our 3D concert. So as Unnamed had mentioned, there was lots of guests at the concert. So this is Iron Mouse, and Iron Mouse is a female American VTuber from Puerto Rico, and it looks like Iron Mouse was also at the concert. So it says Mousy, woo! The height difference though, you can see here, this is so cute. There's just a couple more screenshots, which is very adorable. So this is just some of her further screenshots, which is just very adorable. And then this is Risu, and Risu is a female Indonesian VTuber associated with HOLOLIVE, and then Risu was at the concert as well. There's just some screenshots of Risu there. So Unnamed had like a lot of amazing guests here. And then of course, hey, one more guest. This is Michi Mochivi, who is a female English and Indonesian speaking VTuber associated with VShoujo, and Michi was there at the concert as well. So you can see here, this is just the two of them together performing, which is super cute. And there you go. So that was epic concert, guys. So if you want to check it out, I encourage you to go to Unnamed's YouTube channel, and it's called 3D Concert, #Embers we hold. Okay, on to our next piece of news. This is BAE, and BAE is a female English-speaking virtual YouTuber associated with HOLOLIVE. So why are we talking about BAE? Well, guys, BAE just had the funny clip I just wanted to show you.
Body part are you most confident in? My thighs. I like my thighs.
Hell yeah.
I like my butt. I mean, I don't. It was, but yeah. I like my butt. I'm quite proud of my butt. It's actually quite a hard place to train. But yeah, the one that injured Iris, yeah, I like my bony butt.
Anyways, guys, just so you guys know, BAE is very proud of her bony butt. Okay, guys, and that's it. That's the end of the VTuber news. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And guys, if you're like, oh, Lydia, I can't catch you on Twitch, no worries, friends. I have a YouTube channel called Lydia VTuber VOZ, where I play through all your favorites. I just finished Final Fantasy VII OG, and I just beat Sephiroth, the One-Winged Angel. So if you want to see how I did that, please make sure to go check out my VOD here. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, all right. Oh my god, it's like Metal Gear. This is a shirtless battle. All right. Oh boy. Oh, stuff's getting serious. We're getting serious. I have a limit break. Yes! Omnislash! Oh, thank you. Thank you, Omnislash. Thank you! Wait, don't do it. What do you mean don't do it? Uh-oh. Yeah! Ooh! Yeah! There we go. Okay, he looks like he's suffering. That must have done something. Look at that scary face. Woo! Oh god, he's all bloody.